website, this fucking website.
Okay.
I joined the call, right? And just I just moved away from this tab. And it's like, I'm just gonna put this in picture over here. I know you minimize this tab. I know you minimize this tab, Drew, but I'm gonna put it over here in the corner just to see,
Okay.
just so you
Yeah.
know what you look like.
Yeah. I mean, you got to see that handsome face.
Man, they're doing
Drew,
some really incredible things here.
Drew, what the hell is this thing?
Do you just want to get right into it?
Yeah, I want to get into it. So, like, hold on. Let me put this for
Yeah.
those watching on YouTube.
Oh, look upon my wares. Look upon my wares.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know what this is.
Okay. All right. So hold that back up to the camera real quick. All right. So it looks like you put the new antenna on.
I did, because there was another antenna in the box, so I figured that's the one you wanted me to put on.
Yeah.
So I did.
Okay. So this is going to take some explaining.
Okay.
Hi, first of all, welcome to the show. Where Paul and I send each other shit from time to time. Okay. So here's the deal. For those of you that don't know, I'm an amateur radio operator.
Yes.
Now outside,
I turned it on.
Outside of a really cool project that Paul and I worked on a few years ago, I haven't really done much with my amateur radio status. I would love to tell you that is because I don't really have the space or the place to put like a proper transmitter and antenna. But in terms of hobby expenses, like a good, like that's money and that's time.
Yeah.
It's going to be a topic for another day, but one of the things that I spent time doing over the Christmas break is I have really gotten into software-defined radio.
Software-defined radio. Okay.
Yeah, so they make devices that are, some of them are as simple as USB sticks, and some of them are actual transceivers that you can plug into your computer via USB, and it receives radio signals, and then there's software that you can use that basically creates like a waterfall display so you can like hunt for different frequencies, see what's in use. It's a really powerful tool for sort of exploring like how radio works. But anyway, I kind of have a new obsession, and it's these tiny little devices that you're holding in your hand right now.
Okay.
Paul, what this is this is a technology called Meshtastic. Okay. Now,
I'm actually I'm doing what it said. I downloaded the app so I can pair.
Okay, so what is this? So
yes, what is this?
What this is, Paul, is this is a distributed communication network that does not require a radio license.
Oh.
So that you can communicate to people without the internet, without cellular, without anything.
Well, okay.
The whole concept of this is there are certain frequency bands in the United States that are not licensed.
Okay.
This is one of them. So like in the United States, let me get the exact frequency range so I don't sound like a complete idiot. What is, okay, that's the regions. Get initial configuration. Yeah, so in the United States, it's 902 megahertz to 928 megahertz on the band. Okay. And what these little devices do is essentially they're all the same device. Okay. Like the device you're holding there is not that different from what I have.
Okay.
There's like 3 different microcontrollers that support the firmware that runs like the software that empowers this stuff to work.
Okay.
So once you get the app installed, it's going to ask you to pair with Bluetooth.
Yeah, I did that. It's paired.
Yep.
It's connected.
Now I will tell you right now, it's really hard to demo this when we're indoors because this is really meant to be outside.
Outdoor.
Okay. So here's a fun experiment. Next time you go somewhere in your car, just tuck that in your sun visor. Tuck that in your sun visor, and then when you get home, check your app. Because what the app will do is that as you sort of have it exposed to the air,
Mhm.
it will start to detect other nodes that it
Okay.
discovers.
Okay.
Now, here's the beauty of this. All of these nodes are other people using the Meshtastic network. And as you can see, there's just some around me right now. Now, some
Yeah.
of them are my devices. Even though they're not paired to Bluetooth, they still are repeaters. Because what this does is the default mode of operation for these things is that it's listening and it's retransmitting. So as people are on the mesh,
Okay.
my device picks up the signal and just passes it on.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't even have to do anything, and I'm helping expand this communication network.
Okay.
All right. So what are the use cases for this? Well, first and foremost, I don't know if you've been paying attention to like how things are going in this country right now.
Yeah.
I I don't know, and listen, I'm not trying to be a naysayer. I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy, but I'm not so sure that we're going to be able to rely on like the grid for
Okay.
for
Okay.
a while, right?
Okay. Okay.
And these little devices might come in handy. Now, so let's say I just kind of have this, it's like I'm out hiking and it's strapped to my backpack or it's in my car. As long as and that's why I got you the better antenna, because even though these things all run the same software and they all are kind of the same hardware, the antenna is what really makes the difference. So I technically have 4 of these devices, and I'll sort of give you a breakdown about why I
Okay.
bought the ones I bought here a little bit later.
Okay.
But that's the whole idea behind this technology. So now you're part of the mesh. Okay.
Neat. Okay.
Yeah. Whether you never send anyone a message, you're helping to propagate this signal.
So I just leave this on then.
You just leave this on,
Okay.
right? Now,
Okay.
now these things aren't perfect, right? They're kind of small. They don't have very good battery life. So like these are designed to be man portable, but you can build more powerful ones. It's all open source. Like you could buy pre-made ones, which is what we did here, and yours probably looks obviously 3D printed,
It sure
right?
does. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah.
my all of mine except one do as well. But like next time you're out and about, just kind of tuck it in your bag, right? Keep the
Okay.
antenna exposed to the air and just kind of
Okay.
see what you can do, because this technology is I think it's technically VHF, not UHF on this frequency. And as you start to like find nodes, like here's all the different nodes that I've seen in like the past day on my mesh map. And you can see it covers a pretty decent part of Columbus, but like
Yeah.
I detected one that's like 200 miles away.
Wow.
Yeah, all the way up here in like Michigan, right? So these things have range. They don't use a ton of power, and they can actually broadcast pretty long distances. So I know you guys have like those little jaunts you go to for like your work and
Yeah.
everything. You could theoretically take one of these there and just go outside and you could be communicating with people hundreds of miles away. Okay. So really good in an emergency,
Yeah.
really good for just a way of having like some backup communication. And the technology behind it is pretty fascinating too. Now, I had originally wanted to get you a different radio. Okay. Um, the one I wanted to send you, and I don't know where it is. It may still show up. It may still show up. So actually, it's available on Amazon, but it's like ridiculously expensive. So like these things come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes. So like the one I originally wanted to get you was this. And what this is, it's the same thing, but it's also a power bank. So like that could go MagSafe on the back of your phone, and it's also got the antenna in it. And it does the same thing. And like you can build these yourself. Like if you just go buy the microcontroller and antenna and build the thing yourself. I will say that the antenna makes a world of difference. So like here's some of the devices I have. So the very first one I bought was this. This is essentially just like a luggage tag. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And it's got the antenna in it, it's got a little buzzer in it, it's got a little LED in it, and it runs the Meshtastic firmware. So like I could like put this on my backpack and go hiking, and I would be part of the mesh. I also have this guy, which was like the second one I bought, and it had a really shitty antenna, so it wasn't very good. So I upgraded the antenna on this one too. Same thing, except this one is I had it
Do do
off.
do.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like this one actually has an e-ink display and it's like dimmable.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so it does like the same thing. So this is a Node. But the two that I've really enjoyed is there's a company called Works, and they make really nice ones that have like these little holders and clips, and they come with better antennas. In particular, they just feel way more sturdy because this one's also 3D printed, but it's got like a metal base. Like this one, I think is my favorite one. It has a status LED. It doesn't have like a little display or anything. This one's one of the newer ones. It has a little LED display similar to yours on it, so you can kind of see what's happening. So that's what this is. So I've sort of been giving these out as gifts for like two primary reasons. One, it helps expand the network, which is I think
Yeah.
like the whole goal of the project.
Okay.
Now, in the app, and the other reason is it's just, hey, stuff shit sucks, and I want to have a way to make sure my friends are safe.
Yeah.
So once you get into the app and you
Mhm.
start using it, there's
Yeah.
all sorts of cool stuff you can do with this. So like your
Yes.
radio communicates to your phone with Bluetooth,
Uh-huh.
and what you can do is once you discover a node, you can send a direct message to that particular node.
Okay.
So like on the messages tab, I can go to direct messages and I can find every Meshtastic node that I've ever seen, and I can attempt to send a message to it. Now, if the node is out of my range, but other nodes are in range, it will like my signal will go out. The other pieces of the mesh will hear it and rebroadcast it and hope that it gets acknowledged by my intended location. You can also create channels. So by default, there's channel 0, which is like party line. Like that
Okay.
just goes to everybody's and they can
Okay, I
see
see
it,
that.
they
Yeah.
can reply. You could create private channels backed by private keys, or even on later versions of Meshtastic, you can actually use like PKI. So like you could
Oh.
set up private channels for like your family to communicate on, where one message would go to everybody's devices like on the same channel. Yeah. It's a really, really fascinating project. Now, again, like your mileage may vary. Like the biggest knock against this is like you could live in an area where there's just no nodes, and it's like
Yeah.
that's just kind of it. But I'm gonna put the Meshtastic sort of like website in here. The docs do a really good job of explaining the technology, what the different configuration settings mean, and how to like get your best experience out of this. So if
Yeah.
anybody was gonna like this, I thought you would. Now, here's
Yeah.
something interesting, right?
Okay.
All these Meshtastic nodes by default just have like a name that's like
Mhm.
Meshtastic and then the last four digits of like the MAC address, for lack of a
Yeah.
better word.
Yeah.
What's your last four?
3C17.
Let me see if I can actually see yours because I've got a couple 3C. No, my nodes have not heard yours yet.
Yeah, I'm on the mesh map and I don't see anything but me.
So yeah,
Yeah.
now here's the thing: that mesh map does not
Mhm.
update in real time.
Okay.
So like what you'll have to do is like let your radio run for a little while
Okay.
and then come back, and you'll like other nodes that your radio has heard will start to show up on the map.
Okay.
Like it's not it took me a little while to understand this, but like what's happening on your device doesn't immediately transmit to your phone. There's obviously some kind of like background sync that like happens unless you get a message. If you get a message, that's an immediate push.
Oh, there's a Mac. There's a Mac app too. Look at
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you could like pair it to your Mac if you wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they make like control cables and things that if you want to hardwire to your computer, you can. Like there's all kinds of stuff you could do with this. So I've got four of these little guys. I usually keep one in my bag and I keep one in my truck because that's just to have mobile, just in case something were to happen. And and don't get me wrong, like I still have like radio, like all sorts of like radios and other shit that if I really really need to get a hold of somebody I can. But again, like if something goes horrible, wow, where did my camera point?
Woo! Good. You're at floor.
Oh, face,
Oh,
mouth. Yeah, we're doing great.
you're doing good. Yeah.
Doing a great job. So, like, like I said, if something were to happen, I have ways of doing this, but this is really cool because it's a really quick way to just have a complete decentralized, not rely on anything. Now you can use the app to say
Yeah.
like, hey, if I'm not in range of any nodes, use the internet to broadcast my stuff, but that sort of defeats the purpose. And it supports like MQTT. You can even like there's even like some integrations where you can set up like a JSON transmission mode where it sends packets. So like if you want to use this like Home Assistant or anything, like there's so many different integrations you can like start to do with this stuff. So I fell down, obviously, I fell down this rabbit hole pretty hard. And I wanted to send you one because I thought you would think
Yeah.
it was cool.
That is cool. I can't wait to. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
curious if your node, what was yours again?
17.
Okay.
Meshtastic 3C17.
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet. But if you
Yeah.
like leave yours near your windows that it can see the sky, I might. We'll
Yeah,
see.
I'm actually wondering because I have like a Mac Mini under my desk. I wonder if I just get a long enough like USB cable and just set it in my windowsill and see what happens and let it run.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm down in my basement. Like I'm not gonna get that
Yeah,
signal down here,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Now, like I said, you can like there are people who buy like kits that you can like put on your roof that are like solar powered and will stay
Wow.
online for like weeks at a time. That all they do is repeat the signal. So like them themselves are not a client, but
Hmm.
they can repeat the signal and keep it like going. So there's all sorts of neat infrastructure that goes around this, and there are like other software packages, but Meshtastic I think is probably the most popular. Apparently, the record for node to node communication has been 331 kilometers.
Wow.
Yeah, so like this stuff works, right?
Yeah,
It's pretty cool
that's
stuff.
cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. So
Oh,
that's what this is. That's what I have been trying to send you
okay.
for like 2 weeks now. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's got a
yeah.
GPS in it. Yeah, look at that. Yeah,
Yep, because what you
yeah.
can do is after you detect a node, there's things like exchange location, exchange user information. Like it's a good way to like just know who's out there. You can rename your radio too. Most
Okay,
people don't,
okay.
just for privacy reasons, right? Like
Yeah,
privacy is a big part of this too.
yeah.
So otherwise, it just shows like a relative circle about where the person's located, but you can share a precise location if you want. So anyway,
That's
Meshtastic.
cool. Meshtastic. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
I'll have to play around with that some. Yeah,
yeah. Let me know
yeah,
what you think.
yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll drive around before the snow hits tomorrow and see what I can't
Buddy,
find.
are you guys ready?
As ready as we're gonna be.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
interesting. Like now I'm hearing it's not going to be as bad, so I don't know.
From what I've heard, like this is like right on the fringes of what modern like weather models can predict. Like between like the air temperature and the ground temperature, it's just like I heard like it's like 99 percentiles for both. So they honestly just have no fucking idea what's gonna happen. Like it's gonna snow, it's gonna like rain. Depending where you're at, either you're gonna get ice or rain or snow. It's just a question of how much. So
Yeah.
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 Oh
All right. So we have some follow up.
yeah. I just wanted to give everybody a follow up on my daughter's condition.
Okay.
Uh, they she went to the ER during our last recording. She did get seen like right away. The doctors weren't like, yeah, they were concerned, but it's not like we have to keep you overnight. They started, they started her on some really strong antibiotics, and they drew a big circle around the swelling. Like, if it gets worse than this, please come in. Yeah, it turns out modern medicine is amazing, and she's doing much better. Yeah, the redness is gone, the red streaky line going up her arm's gone. Like, it looks much better. So she's definitely not dead.
Yeah. Good. So, like,
Yeah.
was there an official name for what she had?
I don't know if there was. I'm sure there was, but yeah. Yeah. Just a nasty, nasty infection is what it was. So,
Okay.
yeah. Oh,
All right. Well, I'm
yeah.
glad she's okay. Mandy was actually kind of concerned.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I was telling my daughter, like this is the kind of shit that like before modern medicine, you'd lose your arm or just
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
Hard to play tennis with only one arm.
that's true. That's true.
So,
Oh,
all right, now it's your turn to talk about something that you bought.
okay. So I bought a new headphone amplifier, Drew.
I clicked
Uh,
on this.
uh-huh. So this whole thing started when I got a bee in my bonnet and I kind of reorganized my desk. And I had, I think we had a very, maybe it was the previous model of what you had of the project, the itty bitty little one. It's down
Yeah.
on my floor somewhere. And it was a
Great
great
device.
thing.
Great device.
But as I reorganized, I noticed I had a little bit more room on my desk for my headphone amplifier. So I started shopping around. And I landed on it's from a company called FIO, and it is the K13R2R. And what the R2R stands, it stands for resistor to resistor. And it is a different way of processing the digital signal to make an analog signal. They're a little bit more expensive, though. This one is a very they also have like a K11 that's a little cheaper, but as far as these goes, it was a very inexpensive purchase. And
yeah, that's about what I spent on mine.
Yeah. And so like I when I got it, I did a side-by-side comparison with my old headphone amp and this new one. And Drew, like I don't think it's hyperbole to say this has been the most significant upgrade to my like audio, my headphone setup ever. It sounds amazing.
Okay.
So obviously they talk about like warmth. It's a very warm sound. And the things that I've noticed, so this is going to sound really weird, but obviously I listen to a lot of music with a lot of like heavily distorted guitars. Distortion's just part of the distortion sounds cleaner. So like I can hear it better. Everything just sounds more like alive and vibrant. And one of these, what they're also known for is low listening fatigue. So sometimes like digital audio sounds can make certain people like kind of get tired listening. They get headaches, they get like just kind of just general like soreness in the head, and it becomes, and I would get that after a long session. And with this, I haven't had it at all. It is absolutely title. It is absolutely just incredible. Now, if I had one complaint, it's the knobs.
Really, the knobs look nice.
Okay, so the knobs are nice. They have a nice click and they have a nice feel. They're just not big enough.
Well, how big is this thing? Because I'm having a hard time judging.
Okay, hold on. It's not powered on, so I can unplug it and show you. Hold on. Okay.
Okay. Well, okay, so let me see the knobs. Show me your knobs, Daddy.
Yeah. So you can see the knobs, like they only go out to there.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So, and they're fine. They're fine.
But how often are you fiddling with the knob?
Hardly ever.
Well, that's the thing.
I pretty much got the volume set to where I want it to be, and I just leave it. It also has let's see if will it power back on? No. Oh, there it goes. It's also got like some like it's got a nice like little white LED. Well, it's a color changing LED.
I wondered if it lit up. I wondered if it lit up.
Yeah, so the knob, it's hard. Yeah, the knobs light up. The little glass window in the top lights up, and you have to download their very shitty app to
oh yeah,
to change the colors. But yeah, and it's like it's got an EQ, it's got all kinds of other settings that I don't fully understand, and I don't understand why it sounds better. It's just one of those things, like it just does. And I don't know, I've been very, very happy with it. It's
it's
great.
funny. It's funny, when I click on the buy now button, it takes me to the K11 and not the K13.
Yes,
Where
yes.
did you
It just
buy this thing?
Amazon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they
Well,
don't have the.
I looked
Mhm.
at it. Okay, so that's not what the price is. Okay, hold on a second.
Yes,
So let
yeah,
me see what the actual price is.
yes. It
So
was.
it's the K13R2R.
Yeah.
K13R2R.
Let's see. Let's look at my past
Oh, it's
purchases.
still not too bad.
Yeah,
And they have silver and they have black, and you got
I got the black.
black.
Yeah, so 320 bucks is the Amazon price. I think you can, if you could, you might be able to find a seller that's selling it for less, but
All right.
yeah.
So here's my question, right? As
Mhm.
someone who went through a DAC and amp purchase
Mhm.
earlier this year,
Mhm.
how did you find this one?
I just started doing some research. I just started looking around, and specifically I was looking for the intersection of audiophiles and metalheads. And there was some posts on Reddit, and everyone was saying that, like, hey, like, you got to get like a resistor to resistor DAC amp. Like, it does make a difference.
Huh.
And then I started looking, like, I even asked, like, Chatty G, like, explain the difference, and it was way too technical for me. All I got, it's resistors.
Yeah, it's resistors.
uh
Resistors all the way down.
Resistors all the way down. And they're just like, yeah, like the sound definition and the warmth is just better. It's also a pretty powerful amp. I've got, the one headphones that I use most of the time are pretty easy to drive. They're magnetic planar, they're open back. But I also have another pair of headphones that are closed back, and they're a little harder to drive, and this thing has no problem with it, where I really had to crank up my project amp to get it to sound good. uh but yeah,
So
I'm
you're
happy.
happy with this.
I'm
Okay.
very happy. It's wonderful. I would
So
highly recommend it. Yeah.
so this is hooked up to your amp on your record
Just
stack?
no, this is just for listening for headphones. It's hooked up to my Thunderbolt docks. Whatever computer I'm using has it. So this is my, like, listening to headphones during the day, while I'm at
Like
work. Yeah, yeah.
Spotify stuff. Okay.
Spotify lossless.
Putting on airs, I see.
Well,
So
yeah.
then you still have what, the phono amp for your
Yeah,
record stuff?
yeah.
Okay.
It's a Project MIAS something or other. Yeah, and I
Yeah,
have,
I
like,
wasn't
yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were using this on that
No,
stack or not.
I've thought about it. Like, I could run, like, a audio out and snake it around my office and plug it in there. I may do
And
that
it's
at
just not
some
worth
point,
it.
but at this point, it's not worth it. I have a if I want. Generally speaking, when I'm listening to record, I don't have headphones on. I just want to sit and
You got
listen
the
to it.
speakers.
I got the speakers. I do have, like, a pair of Sennheiser with a comically long cord on it. Comically long, way too long, like, irresponsibly long cord on it. And I do have that over there by my record player, my turntable. Excuse me, my turntable. Uh, so if I do want to listen to headphones, I can. That's just ready to go. But yeah, so it's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of timely because I don't know if you can tell, but I got new headphones.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Yeah,
Hmm.
my other ones were super ratty. Just
Yeah.
getting super ratty. They were a pair of Sony
Mhm.
XM4s, I think. So I just went and bought Sony XM6s.
Sixes. Nice.
Yeah.
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 It's funny. So like I said, I got that new DAC and amp, and it
Hmm.
has like a bunch of different like USB settings and
Yeah.
output settings and everything. And like when I got these out of the box from Biso's place, I literally just unplugged my other ones, plugged these ones in,
Nice.
and I was getting like horrible static
Oh
out of this
no.
one side. And I'm like, okay, they
Oh
sent me a
no.
defective pair.
Yeah.
No, no, no. When I was connecting to my phone with Bluetooth, it sounded fine.
Was
So
it the cable?
no,
No.
I had to like recalibrate or change a bunch of shit on my DAC because
Oh.
there was like settings here. Let me see. What's the name of the setting? Yeah, there's different types of modes. You probably can't hear me very good.
Yeah, you're a little distant, but that's all right.
Yeah, there's different types of modes, and then there's like different PCM filters and stuff that you have to like change. God damn it! Follow my face. God, even my webcam can't stand my face. Yeah, but I had to like fiddle with that a little bit, and it sounds pretty good. Even when noise canceling isn't on, these things are quiet. Like like my other ones, they're way over there. But when I had my other ones on, like I could still hear like stuff that was happening. And I don't ever play on the computer with the noise canceling on.
Yeah.
But like this, they're like over ear. They're on there, man. They're fucking on there. They sound good. Like I had no complaints, but yeah, I just had to. It was just wild to me that like my amp would have different settings for these. I don't know. Don't know. Hey.
Anywho.
Oh, did I lose you? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I need to go buy a new shovel, I think, but it's probably too late now.
Yeah. All right, so I have one more topic if we're looking for something to talk about.
I mean, I'm here
Okay.
for it, buddy.
Okay. So, Drew, I have a new personality now. I'm 3D printing.
Wait a minute. 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 Okay, so you're Paul the heavy metal guy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're Paul the coffee snob.
Yep.
You're Paul the board game guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're Paul the Meshtastic guy.
Yep. Yep.
You're Paul the Blue Jackets fan.
Mm-hmm.
Paul the father.
Mm-hmm.
What's the new one?
I'm a 3D printer guy.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Which one did you get?
I got a Bamboo Lab P1S.
Ooh, good choice. Good choice.
Yeah. So I was thinking about it for a while, and I was talking to people at work, and I guess I got the recommendation of just like, if you just want something that's like easy to use and not that expensive, and I wanted something enclosed because some of my cats are assholes.
Yeah.
And then it was over the long weekend, over Sunday, I'm kind of just sitting there and I'm like kind of restless. I'm like, I wonder what Micro Center has. And they had the Bamboo Lab P1S combo with the AMS, which is the like spool, like holds 4 spools and stuff like that, for $550.
It's pretty fucking good because a bunch of new ones are about to come out.
Yeah. So like they're getting rid of them, and I get, because the P2S is out and it's got some other features and stuff, and I went and I just like I did get spousal approval because this isn't going to be like like. It's like it's in the sunroom, so you can see it. If you're downstairs, you can just hear it. It's printing right now. And I got spousal approval. I'm like, I'm thinking about buying a 3D printer. She's like, how much? And I said like $550. She's like, oh, okay, like go.
Good on you, Jennifer.
Yeah,
good on you.
Yeah.
I don't even ask permission, so like you guys have a much better marriage than we do.
Yeah, because
like,
I knew where I wanted to put it. Like it was going to be visible and stuff, and because I don't have room in my office for it. And what?
All right. What
however, my brain is broken. 3D printing just fits in perfectly in those weird edges.
Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, so let's dive in here. So, tell me a little bit about the colors and material you're printing with.
So I'm just sticking to PLA first, right?
PLA plus.
I have some PLA plus. I got like a silk, like that's gold.
Yeah.
I'm just sticking with that for now. I may experiment with the other like materials later, but like everyone's like just PLA. It's like practically foolproof. Like just don't print things for the inside of your car or for outside, like
or that you want to eat off of.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I printed some stupid shit at first. Like, hold on, I got this wonderful little spinny fidget toy. It's just absolutely wonderful.
Wow, looks like it did a good job.
Yeah, it did a great job. Yeah. I printed my first board game organizer. I finished that. It took a couple days, but I finished that up today. I printed a really nice one for Lord of the Rings: Fate of the Fellowship, because that game desperately needed a organizer.
Every fucking Z-Man game, man.
And I'm super happy with it, and I have some more like plates coming. And I'm printing like a whole. What's printing right now is this little holder that you put on the left side of your printer, so you can put your plates there. Because of course I'm going to print. I'm going to print things from my 3D printer.
Yeah,
You know, a bunch of people
that's
sent
part
like,
of it.
yeah, here's tools that you're going to want to print. You know, so I've been printing some stuff to help like remove pieces and hold things in better. My wife has sent me a laundry list of things that she wants me to print, and tomorrow I'm going to print a paintbrush holder for my daughter. uh so yeah, so for her art stuff, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah. You know,
it's great.
I had that bug a few years ago. I went with a Prusa, which is also a pretty highly respected. So is Bamboo. What's the other company right now that's making some good ones? It fucking escapes me right now. It's not Monoprice. Fuck, what's it called?
I don't know.
It's like
No.
it's like in that sphere. Let me
Mhm.
see here. It's maker 3D printing, 3D printers. Their Micro Center sells the Bamboo stuff, and they also
Mhm.
sell Elegoo's pretty good. Like my resin printers in Elegoo,
Okay.
because I have a resin printer too. I don't know if I ever
Nice.
talked about that.
Yeah.
Um, Creality or whatever.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
making some decent stuff
Creativity.
these days too.
Mhm.
Creality, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Micro Center is a great place to pick that stuff up. Plus, they have
Mhm.
like every conceivable type of material that you'd
Yep.
ever want there.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's like a couple times a year where I'll get a bug up my ass to go like recalibrate my 3D printer and get it set
Mhm.
up, and then it's like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I've toyed with getting another one, but I'm not in a place where I really need that right now.
Yeah.
But I am curious about your multi-color printing.
Yeah.
How much material does it waste?
So not very much. So I haven't printed a lot of well, I printed this one bookmark for my wife, but it was just like it just purged the black out the
Mhm.
poop chute, and
Yep.
then like did some white. So like when I did the board game organizer, you know, it's super nice. It's got like all the trays are different colors, and it has like symbols for the different components or writing. So those are all in different colors. And yeah, it did waste some, but it was like, man, like maybe like a quarter of a gram, just like an absolute small little spot where it dumped the and you know, and you think about it, right? Like it's got to cut it, and then whatever's in the hot, or the, you know, from the extruder down to the tip, it's got to purge. uh but it did a really yeah, it's wasteful, but like, granted, this particular prints were like, it would print like the base of like the bin, and then purge, and then just print the color, and then it was done with that color, and it just went the rest of the material. So it wasn't like it was a lot of switching back and forth. It was just basically like once. But it didn't hardly waste any. uh yeah, it's been doing pretty good.
Now you mentioned you're buying other base plates. So like my Prusa has it came with like a regular plate that's double sided, but then they
Mhm.
also made powder coated plates
Yeah.
that stuff didn't stick to. So with yours, do you have to use glue or anything to get bed
No,
adhesion? No? Okay.
no. And actually, the one of the plates that's coming is what recommended by a couple of people, and apparently it's lower temperatures, and like, so I made my first mistake of when I was printing the board game organizer. I didn't wait for the plate to cool down once, and I just ripped one of the boxes, just shredded that fucker. So I'm
Yeah.
waiting for the bed to cool down more, which is like why I have another one coming, so I can just basically take the bed out, put a new one in, and keep printing if I want, and let it cool down. Yeah. And like, usually if I give it like 20 minutes, it's like the things just comes right off. Like it gets down to, it seems to be like once it gets to like 30 degrees Celsius, because it like, the bed I have goes up to 50, heats the bed at 55, everything adheres is nice, and once it gets down to like 30 degrees Celsius, things just pop right off. But the one that I have coming is supposed to be even better. It doesn't have to get as hot for the adhesion, so it's quicker to cool down and get stuff off. So, and it's blue, it's pretty. uh
Um Now, I believe that did yours come with multiple nozzles?
No, no, no. This one just has one nozzle. You can upgrade the P2S to have multiple nozzles, I believe, so you don't have any loss at all. But the P1S doesn't have that option. You just gotta
But is
purge.
is the nozzle that came with it rated for like the carbon filaments?
It is not.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to get a different material, I think, to be able to do those. But
Yeah, a lot of the
yeah,
stuff that I want to print, I really want to use that. I mean, they call it carbon fiber filament. I don't think it's really carbon fiber, but
it's
it is a
plastic.
much
It's plastic with like carbon fiber in it, I believe. Yeah,
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 and
yeah.
it's like rough. Like you need a
Mhm.
nozzle. Like you need like a
Mhm.
stainless steel nozzle because like it'll
Yeah.
just shred the brass ones, which a lot of
Mhm.
these are just brass.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you need like a stainless steel nozzle. And I thought that the bamboo ones came with like a compatible one. Maybe I'm wrong.
Hey, hold on. Let's find out.
Yeah. Because that's
Can
kind
the
of the reason I was
P1S?
looking at them is I mean, because I can buy nozzle plate. I can basically print a different enclosure for my Prusa and put a
Okay, so
stainless.
it comes with stainless steel, but you have to upgrade to the hardened steel nozzle to be able to print the carbon fiber filaments.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
this, like a lot of the stuff I want to print is for like outdoor
yeah,
usage, and I want it to be a little stronger. And that stuff is actually pretty rigid,
yeah, yeah.
so
But
that's cool.
and I'm learning a lot. Like my YouTube
Yeah,
algorithm is just like, hey, you want to watch some 3D printing stuff? I'm like, yeah, I do. You
yeah.
know,
There's
and learning how to use like the tools, like the software that comes with it, and maybe I'll get into like designing my own 3D models. But for now, I'm just, dude, there are so many like things out there. Like I bet you I could find a nice little stand for this radio you got me, or like a belt clip that I can print.
100%,
Yeah, yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Well, I mean, there are definitely shells for
Mm-hmm.
Meshtastic. They call them
Yeah,
LoRa radios,
yeah,
LORA. So like
yeah.
uppercase L, lowercase O, RA. Not to be confused with like LoRa's for Gen AI stuff, but long range is what the technology is. I guarantee you could find housings for the different microcontrollers that power these things.
Yeah,
100%,
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
So that's really cool, buddy. Yeah. So you got the P1S with the
You wanna?
AMS.
Yep.
Um,
Mhm.
what's like your next big project with it? I mean, you're obviously having fun with it right now. Is there other stuff that else you want to do or?
I got some more board game organizers that I want to print. I mean, that's primary. Like, let's be honest. Like, I'm going to print my own. Like, it's instead of having to buy them on Etsy for freaking $60.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I said, I've been going through what Maker World or whatever the Bamboo Labs thing is, and just bookmarking some stuff that looks interesting. Like I said, my wife has like literally there was I sent her the website, and like I have like a text thread of just like 12 things that I've bookmarked just for her. So and like I said, tomorrow is going to be probably the paintbrush thing for my daughter, but and then printing some stuff for Jen, but and then board game organizers and stuff. Like, I'll be honest, I'm a big fucking nerd. So
Now, the Bamboo P1S, I most of the Bamboos are pretty speedy too, right? Like
yeah.
they're pretty
Mhm.
fast from what I understand.
Yeah, yeah, it does. I mean, I have no like point of reference because this is the first one I've had, but like I've been pretty happy with it. Like, yeah, like I'm like, yeah, like prints can take like, some of the stuff takes like 4, 5, 6, 8 hours. But considering that like before that time that thing didn't exist, and then it just like it I mean, the head does move really fast, and to
Hmm.
think the precision that it's getting of melting the plastic and laying it down perfectly over and over again that fast is just absolutely mind-blowing. I did, like, the first day I got it, I did find myself just sitting in front of it with the podcast and just watching it go. It's,
It
just like
is,
it's
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it's a little mesmerizing for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, cool, man. That's, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
first of all, congratulations, welcome to the
Thanks.
cult.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like I
Yeah.
said, mine's about due to be pulled out and fiddled with. But I'm probably due for a new one if I want to do any serious printing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very cool.
I'm really happy with it. So yeah, and also now I can see why people have multiple. It's like, well, if I had two of these, I could print it twice as like.
Yeah, you're making a lot of sense. You're
Yeah.
making a lot of sense.
Yeah, but so
Yeah, double your production.
yeah, I'm fighting that. Just the one's good. It's good. It's fine. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm sort of in the same boat right now with Gen AI stuff for home.
mhm,
So
mhm,
I've been playing with different models at home, and like I have like spare graphics cards and stuff here, and it's
mhm.
just like, should I go buy a 96 gig graphics card right now for like $10,000? And the answer is no.
Yeah.
The answer is no. But I get it. Like, man, I could generate these pictures of my dragon porn so much faster if I had a better video card, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
This dragon could have 6 nipples. Like I could do all sorts of shit, man. You don't even know the type of fucking
Brunch.
ribald shit I'm generating over here, man. It's the only reason I want to do it local. This shit should never
Too
see the light of
embarrassing.
day. Yeah,
Yeah.
wait. I'm not embarrassed, but
Yeah.
other people in this house might
You don't
be.
want to be on a list.
You mean another list?
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Oh, cool, buddy. I'm happy for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad Arabelle's okay. I'm glad
Mhm.
you're doing 3D printing. Man, you
Yeah.
got like good audio going on over
Yeah.
there.
I
Man,
got
everything's coming up, Paul.
I got my little radio, so yeah, yeah.
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 I keep taking a peek at my stuff to see if I hear your
Yeah.
radio, but I
Yeah.
haven't heard it yet. I
Yeah.
might.
I'll reorganize things tonight or tomorrow morning and get this thing in my window and let it sit there for a bit and see what happens.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And take the time to like just read the docs a little bit
Okay.
so you know what
Yeah.
the different settings are.
Yeah, yeah.
And kind of like how the app works and stuff.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
not rocket surgery, but
Yeah,
I think it'd be kind of cool.
there was a couple QR codes on the box. I imagine one of them was like documentation. So, yeah.
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 Yeah, and as long as you got it to pair,
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
That's a podcast, I think.
Let's do it. Yeah. Doingtheirbest.com. You can find all the show notes there. You can find us on YouTube. If you like shorts, we're on YouTube and TikTok. And hey,
Get on Meshtastic, nerds.
Yeah, get on Meshtastic for sure. And
yeah, that's how you're gonna be. That's the only way you're gonna be able to hear us when society collapses. I got radios and guns. I'm gonna be fine.
And hey, thanks for listening. Oh.